Oh no, I was wrong. On our no comments, but on the short, the please subscribe me and you made
The what?
the video me and you made about Patty 2.0 616 views. I was wrong. I didn't think it was that much. 616.
No, no comments.
No comments though.
Do you have the like this like thing on?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's on. But I don't. Oh wait a minute. I think somebody might have liked it. One like.
Oh, that's good.
That's
That's
good.
good. One is good.
616. That's a lot.
Hmm. Can you tell if they watched it all the way through?
Yeah, it'll tell. And most of them did. Most of them they did on 15 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do have the duration that people watch everything. They have all the minutia of everything. When they drop off, you can see.
Oh, and so for that one, they watched the whole thing, or there's
Let me
some
see.
part they dropped off. To
No,
me, that's the
most likely people would watch the whole
yeah,
thing.
but
On that.
that's to me the whole thing is like that's what I'm gonna study. When people watch,
Uh
how
huh.
long they watch, because that is where you begin to tell them.
Oh yeah, it looks like it picked up retention, and then it looks like oh, let me see. Oh, no audience retention data is available yet. But it looks like they would. I mean, usually those ones that short, they watch it.
That's fantastic.
Uh huh. We can come up with another idea next week. Maybe we could shoot one outside in your garden or something.
Mhm. You could have a garden.
Uh huh. But I come up to say something. All right, let me get back to work. So, I did that. Is that her? I did just do that. Oh no, I'm on her. Okay. Yeah. Hello, thanks for stopping by. I'm about to cut another scene for a client. I can let you have a little peek at this one. What these are demo, these are new actors in an acting school, and once they complete the class, they're invited to do a scene. And those scenes can be used for their reel or to, solicit an agent or even used to submit with acting for acting gigs, mostly non-union stuff because these are all brand new actors. They're just learning, and I'm going to show you a little bit of how I cut their scenes together to make them look their best.
I've worked at the Children's Hospital for just over 20 years. And the experience has been bittersweet. Well, I love the kids. You have to take the good with the bad. Some kids are gonna get better, but sadly, most don't. And the children that don't get better, I mean, that's just so heartbreaking. I've worked at the Children's Hospital for just over 20 years. And the experience has been bittersweet.
Okay, okay. It's quite an admirable job. quite an admirable job.
Bittersweet.
It's quite an admirable job. Quite an admirable job. Quite an admirable job.
Love. Love. Sweet.
It's quite an admirable job.
Bittersweet.
It's quite an admirable job.
Love. I love the kids.
You said bittersweet. Let's love it.
I love the kids.
It's quite an admirable job. You said bittersweet. Let's delve into each side.
I love the kids.
You said bittersweet. Let's delve into each side. You said bittersweet. Let's delve into each side.
Well,
Delve into each side.
I mean, obviously, seeing a
Side. Delve into each side.
I mean, obviously, seeing a child with an illness get better, I mean, that's beautiful. That's like watching a miracle in action some days.
Look down.
Days.
And the downside. And the down.
Action some days.
And the downside. And the downside. And the downside.
Downside. Watching a miracle in action some days.
And the downside.
The downside, that's why I'm here. I mean, look, in this career, you have to take the good with the bad. Some kids are gonna get better, but sadly, most don't. And the children that don't get better, I mean, that's just so heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
I would imagine it is. Are you getting numb to it?
So that's the process. I look at each clip, I look at each actor or actress, and I follow along with their dialogue, and I look for how they pause, if they're making a mistake, when they respond, and I put those responses and pauses and speaking together so it flows naturally. Sometimes I leave a little bit of extra emotion to build up, leave a little bit of time for the words to linger if necessary. Sometimes I have to cut back to back, rapid fire. So you want to make the pacing as believable as possible. You also want to make the responses, and then sometimes I'll go back and I'll put in what's called L cuts, so the actor can listen to the other speaker before it's their turn to speak. So that's all creative bits that I add in when necessary. But most of the time I focus on keeping each actor on screen while they're speaking, because that's something that's not natural in film or television making. And this is something that benefits the actor or actress who's trying to use this tape or this scene to represent their ability. When they're speaking, they want to be on camera so that the casting person or the filmmaker or the director or whoever can see them performing as much as possible. Because in regular, union productions or even non-union creative productions, that's not a natural way to cut. You're a lot of times cutting for reaction, and sometimes I have to avoid that because I want the actor who is performing to be seen when they're delivering key dialogue. And then sometimes I'll go back and I'll add in reaction shots of the key actor to make things smoother, especially when there's long monologues. You want to see the reaction of the actor who's listening, and you want to break up that long monologue. And especially you want to break up that long monologue if the actor who is new is delivering a long monologue and they're struggling. If they're pausing too long between words, if they're stumbling over words, you want to cut away from them for a moment to let them catch back up, or I can tighten them up. So if they're taking too long of a pause when they're delivering monologue parts, I can tighten it up myself and make them look better. So there's all kinds of tricks that an editor has in his bag to make the actor look as believable and as relaxed as possible. And those are what I do for the actors in these classes, because I want them to walk away with a scene that they will be proud to show. Sometimes it's hard, honestly, sometimes it's hard if they're not prepared or if they're very new and they're so nervous, but I always try to make it look the best that I can get from the performance that they delivered on that day of the shoot. So I'm going to jump off right now, and then I'll jump back on later and give you another little update. But I want to thank you all for stopping by, and share my videos. Go to my site, look at them, subscribe to, and please subscribe. You see my little note right here, please subscribe. And I appreciate it. And I'm closing in on 600 subscribers. And I want to thank all of you guys out there for watching my videos and subscribing and liking them. You're really helping me move towards my goal. And my goal also, too, is to bring you some more entertainment and some education. Thank you. I'll be back later.